October will be here before we know it, and that means the holiday where we dust off our beer steins and bust out the lederhosen is almost here too. Paul is hanging out at Second Pitch Beer Company where they're holding some fun events, even one where you can make your own beer stein. Paul, I hear you're going to be making your own too. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, you know, I have never made a beer stein before. I've drank, of course, a lot of beer, but I've never made a stein before. But we've got an expert with us. We've got Michelle Steele. She is the owner of Throwing Gold Pottery Studio. And we're going to make, you know, it's a perfect time. Oktoberfest is coming right around, and we're at Second Pitch Beer Company.
Perfect.
So why not? Okay, so what's the first thing in making pottery and making a stein? You know, I've never done this before.
All right, well, let me help you out. So the first thing we really want to focus on is the rim of the cup, because this is important. I'm going to spin it really fast. If I curve this in, can kind of start inward pressure. You see how the lip is going inward? This is really important for beer makers like Jim, because this is going to focus all that sweet aroma, all those characters, those flavors he put right into your nose before you taste
Now,
the beer.
you could make it outward too, I guess, right? But you say it's better inward.
No, that's not necessarily true.
No, okay.
It depends on the beer. If you look at what
sort
type
of like a innie or outie, whichever one.
Yeah. But look, if we turn the shape to this, this complements the lip and the curve of your mouth. So now, in case you're a sloppy beer drinker, now it goes right into your mouth. So
that would maybe be me. Okay, so you're going to do this for me. What is the first step in doing this?
I would say the first thing you want to do is figure out the rim.
Okay.
And now we have to
I like
figure
that
out,
one, by the way.
Okay, good. So if we're happy with that, what kind of body? Do you need more of a bulbous character so that you can grip it? It won't slip out of your hands. We can push a little pressure in here.
Right.
And if I push out, you see
that's
that little
pretty
curve?
Cool, that little thing right there.
Do you want to try?
Yeah, I just hold it?
You hold it. You got to push harder than you think. Oops.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now move. Ooh, that's okay. Watch.
I'm too strong for the thing. No, there's a touch on this,
Best part about clay goes right back to it.
Now, how did you get into this? How did you get into this tradition of doing this?
Actually, my high school in small town Sparta, Wisconsin.
Oh, in Wisconsin.
And they had
do you know where Meesick is?
I don't.
Okay, never mind.
Is that where you're from?
No, I just knew somebody from Meesick. But anyway, Madison, is it close to Madison?
About an hour from Madison.
Okay.
Yep.
So everything's about an hour from Madison up there in Wisconsin.
That's true. So I started in high school, and then I just fell in love with it, and I always found a way to continue on. So now we're here in San Antonio, Throwing Gold right off 281, and we teach people like you how to make beer steins or throw on the wheel.
How am I doing on this?
You're pretty good. I think you need to move. You see how we have a little curve all the way down? What if you move down a little bit?
Okay, let's move down a little bit.
There we go.
So this is the second part of doing this.
Yep, so we've got the body.
You know what all I did is I just, you know what I ended up doing is kind of smoothing the whole thing out.
That's okay.
Okay, so we go with that. What would be the next step?
I think we need a handle. What do you think?
I think we do need a handle, because you can't, I guess you could drink it this way, but it wouldn't be a stein. It'd be something else, right?
Yeah, that would be kind of hard.
Okay.
So we have a handle here. What do you think? That's kind of...
I like it.
Maybe that. We have another...
That one's probably more
a little better.
I'm a simple guy, so let's go with that.
All right. So
how do we attach that?
Now we have to do what's called slip and score, and this is really important in pottery. You see this like little blade? We need to scratch up right there and right there.
Okay. Now let's turn that so that he can see that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty. I mean, like not a whole lot of scratching. I guess it doesn't take a whole lot.
Nope. They've been doing this for 20,000 years. It's not very complicated.
That's a long time, Michelle. Yeah. That's a long time.
This is how we study cultures, is how much they're through their pottery. Just like beer steins. You know how old these are?
Yeah.
Do you know how old people have been making beer, Jim?
Probably a long time. I don't know. We're going to find that answer here in just a second. But,
yeah, okay.
Okay, so how'd you attach that?
I just pushed it in. A little pressure from the inside, outside, but those little scratches that I made.
But you know what, Michelle? You make it look easy.
Yeah, well, I've been doing it for 25 years. How long have you been doing your job?
Since 96, whatever that is.
So, longer than 25
for a long
years. You're pretty good at your job.
Does that make me... Okay,
Don't date yourself.
Right. You asked the question, though.
That's right. Okay, last, I think we need a little, what do you think?
Oh, a little medallion thing. I love that. To tell us,
this is how you signify what club you're in. So,
okay.
Do you do any sports? Are you a member of a...
I like playing all kinds of sports. Golf.
Ooh, there's definitely golf clubs.
Okay.
But more importantly, Jim has a club.
How about a Dallas Cowboy thing?
Oh,
okay.
Well, I'm a Packer fan, so I don't know about that. But He took my old coat, so I don't know.
Well, you know what? You can have him back. But no. Anyway. But the Cowboys are doing great. I shouldn't say that. Cowboys are doing fantastic. You know what? I'm going to let you finish this.
I'll show you in a few minutes.
And we're going to go over here and we're going to talk, again, we're talking beer, which is my favorite subject. Yeah. Okay, so let's say Jim Hansen. He's the owner of Second Pitch Beer Company.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I see a bunch of beer in front of us here.
Yeah, we have a couple of beers that we make here. We have our full complement of beers. We do our number one is our hometown lager. It's a California Common. It's an amber lager, and it actually won silver at the World Beer Cup this year. So it's the second best amber lager in the world right now.
Oh wow. Okay, so you got an event happening.
Yes, we're going to be starting a new grand opening here because our space next door is opening up, and we're going to be adding 1,000 square feet of more indoor seating.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're really, really excited about that. We're going to be having TVs, football, that kind of stuff, really making, craft beer and football together.
All right. You got a special offer for us?
Right now, we have a happy hour all the time from 4 till 7.
Okay.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. And how can they find out more about this event?
They come in. It's going to be October 1st is going to be the first day of doing it, and we're just going to have a lot of fun with it. Yeah.
You know what? I have a feeling that you may see me.
Great.
And this wasn't scripted. But necessarily the darker the beer, does that mean the stronger?
No, it doesn't.
Right.
So there's two types of beers that you can make. You can make ales or you can make lagers, and it really has nothing to do with the type of alcohol.
All right. Jim, appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right, thank you. And I got a little weather I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna check up on this, okay? All right, Michelle, okay. Outside, I'm looking out the window, and we've got plenty of sunshine.